Howdy. Okay, well, I lied from the last video. I didn't turn it off and do it now. Well, I did, but it went over 5 minutes. So I'm gonna do some things here on the tow vehicle because, I mean, we don't have AAA. We don't, I mean, maybe we'll have some money, I don't know, but I am not planning on calling a tow truck. I'm not planning on getting this thing towed to a mechanic. So any precautions that I can take to alleviate things that I might think would help, I'm doing. So I'm going to show that real quick, then I'm going to do it and show what I did. So flipping phone around, boom, there's my smoke. So one thing I'm going to do is the police Tahoe that we have, you know, it's a little bit lower than a regular Tahoe, so they can handle high-speed pursuits. But one thing I'm going to do is on the tow hitch here, I had to do our RV trailer has a pretty high ground clearance. We got it on purpose, single axle. So, you know, this thing here, while this is all sufficiently strong enough, this is a 5,000 pound hitch or something like that, and it has this little brace right here, you know. But you know, it might be good to pull a trailer for 100 miles or 200 miles, I don't know. Anyways, I've cleaned up some metal here, you know, that I'm gonna just give a little brace on either side like this. That's one thing I'm going to do. Also, I don't need that happening for 12,000 miles. Really, the only thing, regardless of how strong this hitch is, the only thing holding it in is this pin. So I'm just going to run me a little bead here and a little bead on the bottom, a little bead on the other side, just to keep it stable. And then I'm also, you know, I don't recommend a bumper hitch at all. This is a tow hitch. There's a frame mount. I'm going to run up in here. I'm going to run me a little bead and a little bead, just secure it all up. A couple other things we're going to do on the tow vehicle. I'm going to add a rack to the top, and I have some tires over here that I got off a buddy of mine that they're hardcore 10 ply. That's what we're going to do is spare. I'm going to put one underneath, and the rack up top, I'm going to put one up there, so I have two spares. Part of the deal, we figured we better get some good tires. I know all this costs money. We started planning well in advance. These are Goodyear Wrangler all-terrain. They're not a decent, I mean, they're a decent highway tire. I don't know, you get stuck in mud, but they're the Kevlar sidewall. I got these off my same buddy. He got new tires. He bought a new truck. It was a Toyota Tacoma. He took these off, put some awesome tires, high dollar, fancy shit. And I bought these from him for 600 bucks. I thought I got a good deal. So, you know, good solid tires to go to Alaska. I'm telling you, you don't want some bullshit that's going to leave you on the side of the road. So hopefully these will do good. You know, a couple things I was going to do. I'm going to upgrade this battery. I'm going to beef up the trailer hitch, and I'm going to put the rack on top for extra stuff, because we're going to try to take what we can. I think there's a couple other things I'm going to do to it, but these are just things that I think would be safe precautions in case something happens. You talk about 12,000 miles across Yukon territory, Northwest territory. It's very uninhabited area. If something happens, I mean, I don't know. I want extra spares, because if you have a flat or something, I don't even know. I don't know where you can get a new tire or get it fixed or something. You put one spare on, then, I mean, you might have another flat before you can get it repaired or buy a new tire. So we're just taking precautions like this, things that people might not think about. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So, I mean, I don't know how useful any of these videos are to anybody else, but hey, we're gonna give it a shot. So I'm gonna do these upgrades on this right now, and then I'm gonna come back and show me and you, so us. All right.